How's it going, everyone? This is EK1 Gaming here, and in today's video we've got some news on the Division. Although you've probably heard it, this video is slightly late because I have been super busy today, but we're going to discuss what's happening with the Division after their latest reveal today, their latest tweet, and we're going to kind of look at it, dissect it a little bit, and kind of talk about it, because I think some things in that tweet need to be spoke about or need to be discussed amongst the community. Now, before we get into the video, as usual, if you find it helpful or you like it or you want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe button, and the little notification bell. Now, we do have a second YouTube channel called EK1 Tech. So be sure to head over, follow the EK1 Tech on Twitter and YouTube to be in with a chance of winning a brand new PS5. Now, we're going to be giving that away in the next couple of weeks, so just get a head start. Go over, make sure you're following EK1 Tech and EK1 Tech YouTube channel as well to get ahead of the queue. Now, let's get straight into this video. What are we talking about? Well, we're talking about this tweet right now. So basically, I don't know how well you're going to be able to actually see this message, but it says it's a message from the Division 2 team. I will link this in the description below as well, directly to the tweet, so you can read it properly. And it basically says, we see the ongoing conversation in our community, and we understand that you are eager for news of what lies ahead of the Division 2. Today, we are thrilled to confirm that there will be additional content for the Division 2 release later this year. It is your continuous passion and support which enables us to continue to build upon the Division 2 experience, and we cannot thank you enough for that. So basically, that's a good start, right? Let's dissect it as we're going along. So today we're thrilled, you know, we're getting new content for Division 2, okay? Released later this year. That's a little bit of the disappointing part. Released later this year, meaning that, you know, we've got to wait now for quite a while until they give us some new content. But it is a positive. Let's look positive. The fact that we are actually going to get something from them, and the fact that they're actually telling us this now, right? Even though we already heard the phone call before, at least now they've come out and said, you know, we're actually going to do it. So props to them for this, for the message. Fantastic. It's pretty good so far, right? I think it's pretty good news so far. Now, you might think, like, I'm just going to be negative in a second, but I'm not being negative. I'm just being real with this. And we'll discuss it in a second. Let me read the next part to you. Basically, the next paragraph says, some of you had noticed that Title Update 12 was originally meant to be the last major title update for the Division 2. But thanks to your continued support, we are now in the early stages of development for fresh content to release later in 2021. Let me just rewind a second. Some of you had noticed that Title Update 12 was meant to be the last major title update for the Division 2. Who noticed that? Who? I mean, we all, after Fei Lao and the incident, right? We all jumped to a conclusion that that was the end, right? We didn't actually think it was meant to be the end. Going on what they're saying here is basically, and this is where I'm going to get a little bit negative. I'm sorry about this. Like, I really don't mean to be negative about this. But somebody's got to notice what the hell's happening here, right? They went missing from Christmas. You know, they haven't done a state of the game. So basically, they'd washed their hands with the game because TU12 was the last update, right? That's it. They washed their hands with Division 2. That's why they haven't been around. That's why no one said anything. There's no update. That's why Fei Lao died. That was it. That was the end. However, because everyone has now complained, you know, and kicked off, which rightly so, we should be doing that. All of a sudden now, they're going to start working on new content. Now, we've got to say, after the phone call, or going back to the phone call that was had in their meeting, if you notice, no one representing the Division or Massive was there talking directly about the Division. They only spoke about Division when somebody else brought the subject up. So actively, I don't think they actually did have plans of doing anything. I think it's kind of a spur of the moment. Oh, damn, we need to put content out. People want content. How can we make some more money from it? Now, call me, you know, a moany guy or call me negative. That's fine. But the fact that they didn't tell anybody it was the last title update, you know, that's a sign right there, right? Why was we not informed that that was the last update? I'm glad it's not. Don't get me wrong. I love new content for The Division. I don't like the fact we're having to wait till later in 2021 because, you know what? That's a long time playing these same missions, same stuff over and over again. I'm assuming they'll recycle these global events in the meantime, but even they don't keep you occupied. You know, this is something that we're going to have to put up with now for a good few months. And is that going to be too late for them? I don't know. Any new content that comes back, I think a majority of the player base will return just to see what that content's like. I'm probably one of those guys, you know. I might not play it as much now, but when the new content drops, I'll give it a chance, try it out, give my opinion, you know, and play the game and get what I need to get done. But the fact we're waiting for so long is really not good. The fact we're getting content is brilliant, okay? I don't trust the fact that they're now rushing the content, however. I don't like that they are going to just force some content out. So it's almost like they've ended the story and now they're having to find some more chapters to go with it. So that's the scary part. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with the storyline, if it is an extension of the story. Now, it also leads us to the whole Division 3 thing, right? People were speculating Division 3. Now, I'm torn about this still. I really am. And I want to know what you guys think about it. If they've stopped working on Division 2, right, so early, and this is early for them to not be able to update Division 2 or to plan on not updating. I know they are going to now, but to plan on not, right? This is pretty early they've cut it off. There's obviously a reason they were cutting it off so early. Is that reason because they're working on Division 3? Or is that reason because they're done with the franchise? The franchise is done. I don't know. I hope it's because they're working on Division 3. But honestly, I can't see it happening right now. I really can't. They've got a lot of titles coming out, you know, got big titles. Do they really need the hassle and stress of Division 3 on top of that? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm very torn on that. But like I say, I want to know what your thoughts are on that. Do you think there is going to be a Division 3 after seeing this? So let's read up the rest now and just end off the video basically with the rest of this note. It's basically, while it's still too early to go into more details today, you won't have to wait too long as we will share more as soon as we can. Well, we know that's a lie because they don't technically share anything with us ever. In the meantime, we again want to send a heartfelt thank you for your continued support throughout the Division 2 post-launch period. We cannot stress enough how much this means to us. Okay, that's fine. You know, there's a lot of good supporters out there. We also want to take this opportunity to update you on a few issues currently present in the game. Now, this is interesting. An investigation into the crashes affecting many of you is ongoing with the highest priority. And we are also close to finding a fix for the missing volumetric fog and screen space reflections on PlayStation 5. We will let you know when we have a date for both fixes. Now, I got into a little bit of a discussion earlier with Johan on Twitter because I posted a post from the forum where it looked like he was answering the question about the crashes, but it turns out I was actually wrong. And I hold my hand up, I was wrong there, and he wasn't. So he answered pretty, you know, smarmy back. Make sure you get your facts right and stuff like that. He said he was answering a question about the fog, which is on here. Now, his answer to the fog was that we have already got a fix. Already. Internally, we have fixed it. We'll release it in the next patch. Why on this does it say we are close to finding a fix? Who's telling lies here? Come on. Although we're not going to get into that into this video. But guys, thank you so much for watching this. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next one. Let's go!